Welcome back again, folks. Today I'm going to show you how to solve for perimeter and area of this triangle that you see here and the trapezoid. However, here's the catch. Unless you were able to solve for the perimeter and area of this trapezoid, you wouldn't be able to solve for the perimeter and area of this triangle. Why is that so? Kasi po, diba remember, as far as I know, this one is 10 centimeters. Diba remember, that's what we got last time? When we got the measure of the, what you call this, the, ano yun? The long length, diba? Of the triangle, diba? Of the trapezoid. And then this one is 8.5. Natandan mo pa? That's 8.5 centimeters. So, yan. However, we do not know what's the measure of this line. The one that measures from this point up to that point. And even if we were to play Pythagorean theorem, it could still work, but we do not know which is the short leg and which is the long leg. However, that's why I said, let's start with the trapezoid first, because this gives us easier understanding. Because the height is already given. The height is still 5.5. Diba? So let's start off with the perimeter and area. First, let's play Pythagorean theorem so that we can get the measure of this adjacent side. Okay? So it says here, this one measures 5.5 to. This one here measures 8.8 cm. Yan. At saka diba remember, it's almost the length of one paper, ha? Diba the length of one paper is 2.8? 2.81 something. Diba ito yung 19.3. And then this 8.7 or 8.8. So tama, 2.81. Kung chinek mo with the use of your ruler, ito yun, no? Tama, 2.8 or 28 cm. Okay? Tapos yung height namin ay 5.5. Although almost 5.5, pero not so sure if it were really. Pero I just rounded off na lang just to be sure. And furthermore, we are also going to play a game called the isosceles trapezoid. So here's how we solve for the perimeter. First of all, we need to get the measure of this line. Bala. So let's draw a line first so that we can ensure to play the game of Pythagorean theorem. Okay, now that the line is already drawn here, diba ito yung 5.5, diba? Tapos, remember, if you want to get the measure of the leg here, since we know that this part is 5.5 and this is 8.8, it's easy to get the measure from here to here. And which is just 3.3 na lang. 3.3 centimeters. Okay? Now, can we play Pythagorean theorem? If your answer is yes, let's play. Oh, by the way, since it's a 30, 60, 90 degree triangle, you're in luck. Because what you can do now is, you can play the game of, ano yun? The 30, 60, 90 degree relationship. So, this is 3.3. Diba remember, short leg, diba? And then long leg, and then the hypotenuse. Remember, the hypotenuse is always twice the measure of the short leg. So, it's 3.3 times 2, which is 6.6. So, even if we don't do Pythagorean theorem, we already know that this is 6.6 cm na. Okay? To verify. Lapit na sa 6.6. Pero kailang yan, I may not be accurate. Unless you are a STEM student, mas makukunin mo yung accurate na sagot. Pero kailang yan. Well, let's say, kung sa tingin mo nag-Pythagorean theorem pa tayo, I'm sure you will get even a more absurd answer. Pero kailang yan. Kasi ba we may not get accurate answers. Okay? Tsaka diba remember 3.3 times the square root of 3. So, ano yung sagot? Okay, so kung nag-Pythagorean theorem tayo, yes, we should get 6.4 something. That's what we got in the measure of our ruler. So, diba remember, wait lang. So, you know that this is 5.5, diba? And this is 6.4. So, therefore, this one should measure 6.4. Pero either way it works. You can either use 6.6 or 6.4. Either way works, depending on your strategy. Kasi po, I may not be accurate. If you were to go to a STEM, mas ma-accurate yung sagot na kukunin mo. Okay? So, now let's solve for the perimeter. Perimeter is very easy, diba? So, you have 5.5 times 2. Diba, there are two 5.5s because of those two identical marks that you see there. So, therefore, that's equivalent to 11.0 or 11. Then, 11 plus 8.8. 11 plus 8.8 is 100. Ano yun? Yan, that is the perimeter of the trapezoid. 26.4 centimeters. Now, to solve for the area. To solve for the area, ang formula namin ay base times height divide two bases, summation of the two bases, times the height, divide by 2. So 8.8 plus 5.5 is equivalent to 14.3. Tama? You can also follow along with me as you type in the calculator. So, diba remember we have this one. 8.8, diba? Plus 5.5. Tama? We should get some answer like this. 8.8 plus 5.5 equals 14.3. Tap the answer to get the continue answer. Then times the height of 5.5. We should get 78.65. Now, divide by 2. Yan, yun yung sagot na kukunin namin. 39.325 square centimeters. Now, last but not least, let's solve for the area of the triangle. However, here's another catch. You can do it also this way. Did you know that this is an entire trapezoid? So, if you want to do the entire trapezoid, diba remember this is 10 cm, diba? And this is 5.5. Timer!
It's okay, that is for my...
5.5. So, that's 15.5 ang kukunin mo. So, 15.5, 10 plus 8.8, diba? Let's compute. Ito yung mangyayari. 10 plus 10 plus 5.5, diba? So, yan, 15.5. Then, remember, we have a bottom base. The reason why we did 10.5 plus 5, it's because 10 plus 5.5, it's because this pertains to the summation of the two bases of both the trapezoids. Okay? This one and this one. It's the sum of both so that you can get one whole big trapezoid. Okay? So, yan. Now, diba remember, this is 15.5 now, plus the bottom base, which is 8.8. Then we should get 24.3. Then multiply that by the height, which is 5.5. Then we should get something like this. And then divide by 2, we should get 66.825. However, take note that this 66.825 pertains to the area of this entire trapezoid that you see here. But if you want to get rid of this and just get the area of this, what do? If your answer is deduct the area of the trapezoid, which we got it in the first place, the small one, you are correct. So ito yung formula namin. 66.825 minus, ano yung area na kinuha namin? Ano yung area ng trapezoid? 39.325, diba? 39.325. We should get rid of that area so that we can get the area of 27.5 square centimeters, which pertains to the area of this triangle. Okay? Now, for the perimeter of this triangle, very easy lang yan. 10 plus 6.6 is 16.6. 16.6 plus 8.5. 11, 7 plus 8, 15, 25.1. So, the perimeter is 25.1 cm. And that's it. Now, let's say we were asked to play for the area of this one. If we're gonna get the area of the triangle. Diba? Base times height, diba? The base is 10 and the height is 5.5. So, 10 times 5.5 divide by 2, diba? Type ko sa calculator. Okay. Either way, you still get the same answer of 27.5. And that's it. You've done a good job. Thank you so much for listening and have a great day. By the way, if you have any questions regarding about this or clarifications, you may opt to put it on your comments. On the comments. I'm very happy to answer that po. See po, ingat and take care and God bless in your studies.